Oh, Louis, it is freezing down here. You must have those vents turned off again. It's like an iceberg in here. I don't see how you can stand it. Is that same football game you were watching earlier?
No, Velma. They're just talking about the game. That game's over.
I guess you know tomorrow would have been Ronnie's 30th birthday. I won't even ask you to go, but I am driving down to the cemetery at Fordland tomorrow. That counselor the preacher sent me to said that you and I both need closure. I really feel like he knows what he's talking about. I told him I can't even get you to talk about it. Not to me, and I don't think you talk to anybody, Louis. And you really need to. You can't keep things like that inside. I know it bothers you, honey. And Ronnie wouldn't have wanted it that way. Ronnie, you know what kind of boy Ronnie was. He was happy. He wanted he wouldn't want us to be unhappy. So I wish you'd at least talk to me about it, or somebody. Well, Louis, if you get out tomorrow at all, I wish you'd stop by the store. We need some milk and some toilet paper. And they've got that butternut crunch ice cream you like so well. Buy 1 gallon, get 1 free. Oh, Louis, you need to shave. I thought that looked stubbly.
Yeah, I guess I do need a shave. I'll do it tonight, or like you said, maybe I'll do it in the morning at least. I'll do it, though.
I guess I'll go on to bed. I can't take it down here. It's just too cold. Give me a kiss goodnight.
Good night, Velma. Good night, Velma.
I'm gonna go to bed. Louis, it smells like liquor down here, and all I can say is I just hope you're not drinking again. I can't take it. Not this time, honey. I just can't take it.
Oh, no, Velma. I ain't a-drinking.
Well, I guess I'll go on to bed. If you're gonna stay up, what is his name? He has that theater in Branson, and he yodels. He sings those cowboy songs that you like so well. Oh, his name is... Anyway, he's got a show that's gonna start tonight. You ought to flip it on over there after this sports thing's over.
Tonight, live from Channel 4 Studios in the Landmark Building in downtown Springfield on the Queen City After Dark. Join Grant Dakota and guests. Finally, don't miss our ongoing investigation of the scandal over the Commercial Street's new historical district when we get the scoop from a surprise guest on one of Springfield's own, a prominent businessman and a member of local government.
Hello, my name is Pinky. I am a local entertainer and I also work in sales. I was very intimate with a local prominent citizen in business, and also a member of city government. During our last encounter, he was very drunk and he started saying things, and I got out my little tape recorder and I recorded our conversation. And in that, he confessed as to what's really going on down in the Commercial Street District. And I felt like it was my civic duty to come forward with these tapes. And my intention is not to hurt, it's to help. Because I thought it was wrong.
Where have you been, Lewis? Have you been out drinking?
No, Velma. I've just been driving around.
I got up to get a glass of water, and I just couldn't sleep, and I came down here, and the TV was still going, and you weren't anywhere to be found.
Grandma, I told you I was just driving. Just driving around.
Well, I watched that show on cable, that one I was telling you about with that Dakota fellow from Branson, and I think he'd been drinking, Lewis. That was the silliest thing, and in fact they've started replaying it again. Lewis, did you realize that Pinky, or whatever his name is gonna be on that television show?
Yeah, Velma. I know all about it.
Don't you see, Lewis? That's what I've been getting on to you about drinking for, 'cause that's the kind of trouble it will get you into.
It's all so crazy, Velma. A lot of it I don't even remember. If you gave my name on television, I guess I'm ruined around here.
Oh, pish posh. Lewis, that councilman's job has been nothing but a pain in the you-know-what ever since you started running years ago. Well, Clarence Drake and Pete Bissett, they're just greedy. Everything's about money to them. We've got enough money of our own to fix that old hotel up. Don't sell it just 'cause they're trying to force you to.
I didn't want to make all those people move out of that place, Velma, out of that hotel, but I guess I was greedy too, or I was just too darn miserly. I didn't want to spend the money to fix it up. All my life, my dad pounded into my brain that you got to cut corners all the time, and he said, to make money, you've got to save money. That was pounded into my brain, Velma. And all my life I told myself I wasn't going to be like him. But here I am. I'm cheap like he was. I ended up drinking like he did, and I ended up making money ahead of the people that I love the most. I lost my boy, Velma. We lost Ronnie because of me.
Oh, Lewis, please don't do this to yourself.
I've got to, Velma. It's all my fault. I love Ronnie more than I thought I could love anybody but you. And I was so glad when I saw you doting on him and loving on him and praising him, because I just couldn't show that to him. You know, my mom died when I was born, and it was just me and Dad. He's always telling me that all he owed me was a roof over my head and food in my stomach. I had rules to live by, and if I didn't follow them, I got the belt. He never showed me that he loved me. I never knew how. Nobody ever showed me affection. I just never. Well, I never learned how to show my feelings.
Well, I know, Lewis. I've always known that.
I hate telling you this, Velma, but I wanted to drink all my life, just like my daddy. But I kept those feelings down inside me, and I couldn't take it after Ronnie died. And it's about the only thing that stopped all that mess that kept going through my mind was when I took a drink. I thought I was going to explode or something, Velma, most of the time. And I know it hurt you, me drinking and stuff. And I know I done things I wouldn't have done if I hadn't been drinking. But I couldn't take it, Velma. Because I killed our boy. It's because of me that we lost Ronnie. It's because of me I lost our boy, Velma. It's my fault. Velma, I made Ronnie work down at that gymnasium at that old hotel. I knew it was a catastrophe just waiting to happen. The plumbing was bad, and the wiring, it was an oven in the summer, and it was ice cube in the winter. But I made him work down there, and he got electrocuted, Velma. He got electrocuted. I should have known better. He's gone. Just like flicking off a light, he was gone, Velma. He was gone. Velma, I'm just afraid that Ronnie never knew that his daddy loved him. What if he never knew that I loved him? Louis Reed, I just want to tell you, I just realized how mad I am at you. All this time I've been tearing myself inside out trying to figure out why you didn't turn to me when Ronnie died. You were the only other person on this planet who loved that boy like I did, and I could not figure out for the life of me why you didn't turn to me with your grief. And I thought it was me. I tore my insides inside out. I thought maybe I'd changed too much after Ronnie died. I thought maybe I tried so hard. And now I find out you've just been wallowing in self-pity. Well, I don't know, Louis. Maybe you were too cheap, maybe too greedy. I don't know the answer to that. But what happened to Ronnie was an accident. Do you think that I could forgive anyone who was responsible for my boy's death? Do you think that, Louis? Louis, it's the middle of the night, and I'm so tired and nervous, I don't even know half of what I'm saying. I just want you to quit feeling sorry for yourself. I just know in my heart that Ronnie knew that you loved him. He knew we both loved him, Louis. Now you're trying to hurt yourself, and the only one you're killing is me. When Ronnie died, it was like somebody shook me so hard, and I realized just how little time we have here. A part of me did die with Ronnie. Part of my heart is gone forever. But the rest of it is here with you, Louis. And don't take that away from me, too. Don't take that away. I don't know if I can take it. I just don't know. You've just got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. But I do love you, Velma. But after what they said about me on television tonight, I don't know what our lives are going to be like. Oh, Louis, after what we've survived, that'll just be a piece of cake. And I'm going to tell you something, Louis Reed. I want you to fix that old hotel up. And you get those people back there. You do that. You do it for Ronnie. No, you do that for me. I will, Velma. I'll get those. I promise you that. I will. Oh, Louis, turn off that television. That's the end of that show again with that yodeling cowboy from Branson. That Grand Dakota. That was the silliest thing.